Hey everyone, I'm Diana Davison, advocate for the falsely accused and wrongfully convicted. Now, I'm in Toronto right now and, as such, decided to attend the first court hearing in the Jacob Hoggard case. Jacob is the lead singer of Canadian band Headley. I'm not using past tense at the moment. After allegations flooded in on Twitter using the unwieldy hashtag OutHeadley2K18, and detailed allegations of sexual assault were published by the CBC, that's Canada's public broadcaster, at the end of February and early March this year, the band finished out their tour for the latest album Cageless, before taking a break. On July 23rd, Toronto police announced that they were laying 3 criminal charges. Now, I don't have an opinion on Jacob's guilt or innocence, and most likely the public will have to wait to see what happens in court before anyone can have an informed opinion. I say most likely because Jacob's lawyer has not yet even stated if Hoggard is pleading guilty or not guilty. I do, however, have an opinion on how these accusations are being exploited in the public. The first hearing lasted about 5 minutes, and Jacob Hoggard was not present. Regardless, the courtroom was packed and cameramen had formed a wall outside the back exit of the courthouse to trap his lawyer, Ian Smith, and record whatever statements they could shake out of him. The CBC, in publishing detailed allegations last February, have provided a laundry list of allegations for other accusers to use as a sort of roadmap. And Toronto police released his mugshot with a statement that essentially calls for more accusers. You know, in case you missed the headline news back when the accusations first flooded in. If more women do come forward, the CBC has basically eliminated the ability for similarities in the stories to be given any weight at all. In fact, the second allegation they published featured 2 elements from the first accusation, and the CBC pointed out the similarities as if that means anything other than that the second woman can read. As I said, I'm not taking a position at this point that the allegations are false. I don't have enough information. Nobody does. I am quite curious and skeptical about a few things after reading the CBC stories, though, and I urge people to reserve their opinions until more facts are available. Now, it may not be a surprise to people who follow me that I don't have a high opinion of how Toronto Police Services vet their allegations before laying charges. Their investigations thus far seem no more thorough than the CBC's. Basically, do you have a photo with the guy? Check. Did you tell a friend about it? Check. Okay, let's send the guy to prison for 10 to 25 years. Given the glee and vitriol posted on Twitter, if Hoggard does go to trial, do you think that a jury is a safe option? It feels like Jacob is being offered up as a human sacrifice to appease the gods of so-called social justice. As usual, I'm putting my email address in the description below, because one thing seems abundantly clear. Jacob Hoggard had sex with a lot of women over the span of his music career, and I'm calling on women who have had consensual sex with him to contact me and tell me about his conduct. It's being implied that he had some kind of MO. Now, if you don't believe the allegations and you've personally had sex with Hoggard, give me a call and let's see if we can sort out what his MO really is. Anyone willing to share their experience will be granted anonymity and control over how much, if any, detail would be made public. But, unlike Taylor Bowman, who called for the accusations on the hashtag, I will attempt to verify that the stories of consensual sex are true. The best way to stop lies, if these are lies, is to tell the other side of the story. Now, Jacob Hoggard won't be able to speak for himself because his future is in the hands of his lawyers now. What I don't like about this is the manner in which the accusations have been acquired and handled. I don't like vigilantism, and I don't trust the Toronto police. But by the time this gets to court, if it goes to trial, it will likely have been 2 years, and Jacob Hoggard's identity will have been publicly rewritten solely by his accusers. If he's acquitted, by then it'll be too late for him. The court of public opinion is already in session. So if you know Jacob or have had any experiences with him that don't match the allegations, contact me.